play MJ one-on-one for real.
Yes.
You really think something good would happen? Because I think...
Uh-oh.
Oh! If this was you out there, big dog. Oh! I'm just letting you know. I got people in editing and video that just show me some of your old clips out there. You really think you can do something with that?
Hey, man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I ain't light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right
Let's
now.
get busy!
Oh, you got it still. Big baller. Yeah! The heavyweight, we're going in three. Give me some.
Heavyweights.
We're going in three.
We're going to three.
And no three-pointers and no jump shots.
Ain't no three-pointers.
Hold on, dog.
Hang on the jacket.
Take it off.
Hang on the jacket.
Take it off.
Got it. All right.
This is the first move I'm going to give him is a jab step. I might dance with him a little bit.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Look at that, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on.
I'm not done yet. I got more.
Come on,
Look at
Marcelo.
him. Look at him. He's too slow. I do the same thing. Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn. Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. That's right. That's one.
All right, that's one. I am out of breath.
He said no threes. I'm shooting my turn. Oh, got him.
Wait, why you getting the ball back? Whoa. What happened to make it take you? You should have had the
There's
ball.
more.
Marcellus, you
play.
cannot be out of breath.
Y'all gotta call a play.
Hey, that's for being out of breath. I'm done. Let's go. Put it on me, baby. Put it on me.
The average just went up to
2.2.
3. It went up to 3. We're at 3 points, LaVar.
There you go. Put us at 5.
That was awesome.
I ain't gonna get on that. I'm not gonna be like everybody else and talk about what you did or didn't do when you went college. Forget all of that. What I'm asking you is a simple question. We talk about the GOAT here, the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, and you running your mouth talking about you gonna beat him one-on-one. Why would you say something so blasphemous?
In my heyday,
blasphemous.
he would need help.
Really?
He's too small. His name is big, and y'all like, it was a 5-on-5. 5-on-5 game, he good. One-on-one, I'm undefeated, never lost.
Will you stop it? Don't
Never
apologize
lost
on
one-on-one.
TV. That don't make any sense. Listen.
Ain't nobody beat me in heyday one-on-one.
Why you saying
Marcellus
stuff
took
like
you the
that?
distance one-on-one.
That's
What are you
that man.
talking
You look like you were tired.
Hey, let me ask you this like I tell him.
That's why you smiling right
Did
now.
I win or lose? Did I win or lose?
Right.
All I care about is the W. I don't
You
care
were
how I
tired
get
from
it.
dancing, and you talking about you gonna beat Michael Jordan?
Michael
How you gonna
Jordan.
do that?
How you gonna beat me?
You know what? It's good.
I gotta hear how he gonna beat me.
Pick your poison.
How's he gonna beat me?
Why are you saying stuff like
Tell
this?
me how's he gonna beat me.
Why are you doing this? Why are you?
Tell me.
Is this another marketing tool of
Check
yours?
this out.
What?
Everybody used to say who's the best, Michael Jordan or
Who did you
LeBron?
think was the best?
They
Who
said,
did you think
who's
was the best?
Kobe or LeBron?
Who did you think was the best?
Guess what the story is now? Who's better, LaVar or Michael
Ain't
Jordan?
nobody think about no damn LaVar.
Yes, they are.
Look at
Look at you. Who we
Ain't
talking
nobody
about?
think about no
Me
LaVar.
and
LaVar? Are you good? Lonzo, yes. Not LaVar.
Lonzo don't want to see me. I'm too big, too strong. One-on-one?
You know what? I'm gonna move
5-on-5, he
on.
great.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth. I'm
You're not ready for this.
You were on record talking about put your son on the Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
And put Steph Curry on UCLA.
Yes.
And your son would explain how
Right
your son
now.
would be better.
You saying that right now.
Now.
That is-
UCLA wouldn't be where they at. Steph Curry gonna shoot him out the game. He ain't rebounding and passing that ball.
Shoot him out the game?
Shoot him out the
Shoot him
game.
out the game.
Out
Not
the game.
in the game.
Soon as
Out
they
the
double
game.
him up, he gonna lose that ball. He too little. Now you put Lonzo on there with all them athletes and running and gunning. Guess what?
Your son is that much bigger than Steph Curry?
He bigger than Steph Curry. Steph Curry, what, 6'2"?
Steph Curry about 6'3".
Okay,
Long
I'll
arms.
let him be 6'4". He's still shorter than my boy. Long arms? Can he jump? Can he run? Not like my boy. Let me tell you something.
Oh
if you
my
take
God.
Steph Curry...
something is wrong with you,
Yes.
sir. It
I'll
doesn't
tell
make
you what's
any
wrong
sense.
with you. I keep talking to you. Max, next.
You go ahead. You go ahead and talk to
I
Max.
gotta talk to Max. This
You
is
go
my
ahead and
guy
talk to
right
Max.
here.
All right,
I don't even understand you right now. This is
the
insane.
criticism.
Talk to him, Max.
This is the criticism, actually, that I hear about you when I am defending you.
Yes.
Because I'll say, look, lots of athletes had big mouths, including Muhammad Ali, for example, but he backed it up. And the point is, from Stephen A. and others, yes, but that was Ali. It's not Ali's daddy talking. It's
Right.
not, those are the checks that Ali had. Ali wrote the checks. He had to cash them himself. You're writing checks Your boy has to cash.
Oh, no, my boys ain't even got to touch them checks. I'll write them myself. Don't worry.
How?
Easy.
Nobody, wait, I'm sorry. Do you play
Who's
for
up
UCLA?
here?
Are you
Me
gonna be
or
playing?
Lonzo?
Listen, you here, but you
Right.
ain't on the court
I
tomorrow.
don't have to be on the court.
By the
That's
way,
what I'm
you ain't
saying.
gonna be on the court tomorrow night to help your son either.
You know what?
Okay? You ain't gonna be there to
You
help
better
him
be there to help
when he
Kentucky.
when he goes to the
You better be there
NBA
to
next
help
year,
Kentucky.
you ain't gonna be in the NBA court to help
I'll
your
be
son
sitting
either.
in the seat watching.
LaVar Ball, somewhere along the way, plotted and planned all of this, and you're a marketing whiz. This is what you're doing, because you know good and damn well you have no business mentioning your name in the same breath as Michael Jordan. You know your son at this point ain't on Steph Curry's level. You know too much about basketball.
Why he not on his level? You said so?
Not yet. Not yet.
You
not
want
yet,
them to play
not
one-on-one?
yet. Excuse me?
want them to
Let me ask you a question. Would your son get money playing one-on-one? No, he's going to play 5-on-5.
Exactly.
So we're talking about him.
We're talking about
all right, then.
5-on-5.
So if you're talking about 5-on-5,
Yes.
if you're talking about marketing your son
Yes.
and making money because your son is so great, then I don't want to hear one-on-one
You know what
coming
I
out
should
of your
do?
mouth.
I should
One-on-one
bag
coming
up
out of your
and
mouth.
let everybody else make the money off my son. And when they finish, give them back to me.
I'm not mad at that. I'm
Now,
not
I'll
mad
tell
at
you
that.
what.
Hold on, I'm not mad about
Ain't
that.
nobody going to make what I'm the one who made Lonzo. You know why? Because I picked a beautiful wife to make him. Had it all planned out from day one.
Well, I can't argue
You
that.
can't argue.
I mean,
Them are my boys.
I'm not going to argue that.
What impact would Lonzo have on the Lakers? Because they clearly need some help.
Man, Lonzo had that same impact Magic had.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to tell you.
I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do.
You know why I say
So
that?
it was Jordan,
Here's
and
the
then it
thing.
was Barkley, and then it was
Lonzo.
Curry,
I like the
and
Lakers. I wanted to get
now it's
Hey.
Magic. Now it's
Well,
Magic.
you from the East Coast. You don't want that.
Anybody else
Stephen
want to
A.
go out there?
Stephen A.
Unbelievable.
You don't want that.
Stephen A., Magic is running the Lakers, and if Lonzo is available, you
Wow.
better believe he's going to pick him.
Wow.
That's not the point, Max. Don't change the narrative. This man just opened his mouth. And with these sorry Lakers that we've been subjected to watching in recent memory, this man said, get Lonzo Ball and watch. It's going to be the same as Magic. This is what you said on national television.
Twice. It'll be better than Magic.
Tell the truth.
How's that?
Let me ask you a question.
Ask me two
Let me ask you a question. If that's the case, LaVar, LaVar, when you talk about this money that you're going to get for your sons,
yes.
why is everything about it being up front as opposed to your sons getting on the court and showing everybody they're going to be worth $1 billion?
Hey, who cares, man? Everybody want to be a millionaire.
I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about your kid. I'm talking about you.
Yes.
I'm talking about you. You want the money up front. You want
I got
the money
3
up
B's
front.
right here.
You want the money
It's
up
gonna
front.
cost them
You
more.
want the money up front.
Up
because
front.
you don't know.
You know why? Because we ain't running the same route everybody else. I'm about to shake some heads right here, boy. We gonna set a ripple effect. Trust and believe that. When it all happens, I know what you're going to say, Stephen A. I'm going to invite you to the house and make you some pancakes with strawberries, and you're going to say, this is the best cook I've ever seen in my life.
I'll take that up.
I know you will.
I'll show up for the pancakes with the
show up for the
strawberries.
pancakes.
I know, but
and you know why you there?
with the strawberries.
All you're going to hear is one song.
I will do that.
I don't know how LaVar did this.
Oh, Lord.
But he is the greatest. It's going to be beautiful, trust me.
I think you met your match, Stephen A.
I don't have anything to say. I
Man,
mean,
we better hope
Well, first of all,
we better hope he's as good as Magic, because then we get this act for the next 15 years.
First of all, I'm not rooting against his sons. That's number one.
Yep.
Number two, I do appreciate the job that you have done as a black man with your children, and I thank you for that. Third, and more importantly, I really, really hope that they're everything you say they are. I'm concerned that your mouth might get in their way, though. I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
All that. Because check this out. While my son is over there whooping that tail, all y'all worried about what the big baller gonna say next.
No, we ain't gonna worry about that.
Oh, yes, you are.
If your son's backing it up, we don't have to worry
I don't
about
care
it.
about him backing up if he not. He ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody around here. He proving it to himself.
I'm Max Kellerman. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go, hit the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a moment of me taking down Stephen A. Smith.
Have you sold any shoes yet?
Yeah, I sold a good amount to me. Like I said, there's different amounts.
How many?
Stay in your lane.
Wait,
Anyways,
what's-
calling
I'm
her
just-
like I
I'm
was
just
telling you,
cu- I'm
man.
just curious.
I don't even worry about her over there.
Why
Every time
not?
she
I
scares
think
me to
that's kind
death.
of disrespectful.
She said she scares Lonzo. Lonzo's scared of me. She scares
I
me.
said
That's
I'm
why I
scared
don't look
of
that way.
Lonzo?
I don't look over there because she scares me.
Well,
I'm thinking
no,
of Saul right now.
I'm just trying. I'm
Leave me alone. I'll tell you, 400-500 pair.
So she's a reporter. Her job is to
She
probe.
can report to whoever she want behind her. I'm talking to you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is you are a hater.
Why am
I
I a
would
hater?
never wear a big baller shirt. But
No, I
good.
didn't
Don't
say
even
that.
talk to Big Baller. I heard you say it. I'm not even worried about
I
it.
said that I wouldn't wear something that
It
like
says
a woman.
Big Baller. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
With
and
all due respect, you're a great reporter. Just not reporting on me.
I have a right to say what shirt I would and wouldn't wear.
Uh-oh. Welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Well,
No,
no,
well,
I think I
she said
actually
baller
was
was
saying it as
offensive.
like a point.
To
No, I didn't
her
say
it
it.
is.
No. I
Oh,
didn't
you
say it was
telling on her now.
offensive. I didn't say it was offensive.
Yeah.
I just said, if you want to, work with Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour to maybe have something that appeals to women.
I thought that was a
yeah.
legit. I mean, I don't have to
Okay.
agree, but I
She's
thought that was a
fine.
pretty good
I don't
point.
agree with her. I don't agree.
But I
with
thought
her.
it was a good
No,
point.
I'm
It's a good
actually
point
saying it as
because
like a
y'all
point of
friends.
advice.
I'm not friends with her. I don't even see that. I don't even see it.
I wasn't saying it as like I would never wear this.
What's this show
I'm
about
saying-
again? Ain't we talking about shoes? I don't want to talk about all that. Next.
Well, I think in order to have a successful company, you're going to have women who like your brand.
Yeah, if you have a women's company. But anyways.
Oh, so
we
you're
talking
not marketing to
We're
women.
talking about Big Baller brand.
Okay.
You know what? He don't need no credibility to say I'm a gangster and I do this and I do that. No, Lonzo's a ball player. He is who he is. And like I said, and going back to Whitlock, I don't think he can comment on anything but snacks.
Now,
Wow.
that's a little harsh.
It's going to be harsh because he want to be harsh
So
on
you
me.
disrespect
Guess what?
women and people for their
no,
weight?
that's what you say. I didn't say nothing about no
No,
weight.
you just said that to me.
Like I told her, I'm not even worried about you right now. Keep in your lane.
Can you look
like
me
I
in the
said,
eye?
Whitlock, I don't want to look you in the eye. You scare me to death.
Oh.
Like I said.
Compliment.
Thank you.
Yes. You scare
They wouldn't want to work with you anyway because you don't respect women. So
She's after you today.
Oh, I don't respect
not.
women,
I'm
but
just-
I'm the one that's married. I'm good. Well, she can say what she wants. She's trying to put it. I never disrespect women. But I tell you what,
did on the show today.
if you act like that, guess what? Something's coming to you.
Oh.
And it's okay.
Do you think?
Are you threatening me?
Oh, see how she tried to turn the words? I would never threaten you.
You said something's coming to me.
I don't know what it is. I'm not a psychic.
Oh.
If you play MJ one-on-one for real,
Yes.
you really think something good would happen? Because I think,
Uh-oh.
oh, if this was you out there, big dog. I'm just letting you know. I got people in editing and video that just show me some of your old clips out there. You really think you can do something with that?
Hey, man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what, big dog?
Yes.
I ain't light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now.
Let's get
Oh, you ain't got it still.
Big baller. Yeah!
The heavyweight, we're going in three. Give me
The
some.
heavyweights.
We're going in three.
We're going to three.
And no three-pointers and no jump
all
shots.
right, no three-pointers.
Hold on, dog.
Take off the jacket.
Take it off.
Take off the jacket.
Take it off.
Got it.
All right. This is the first move I'm going to give him is a jab step. I might dance with him a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Look at that. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. I'm not done yet. I got more.
Come on, Marcellus.
Oh, look at him. He's too little. I do the same thing. Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn. Now it's my turn. Now it's your turn. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. That's right. That's one. All right, that's one. I am out of breath. He said no threes. I'm shooting my turn. Oh, got him.
Wait, why you getting the ball back? Whoa. What happened to make it take it? You should have had the ball.
There's more.
Marcellus, you cannot be out of breath.
Y'all gotta call a play.
Hey, that's for being out of breath. I'm done. Let's go. He's right on me, baby. Put it on me.
The average just went up to 3. It went up to 3. We're at 3 points, LaVar.
There you go. Put us at 5.
That was awesome.
I sold a good amount to me. Like I said, there's different amounts.
How many?
Stay in your lane.
Wait,
Anyways,
what's-
call
wait, I'm
her
just-
like I
I'm
was
just
telling you,
I'm
man.
just curious.
I don't even worry about her over there.
So she's a reporter. Her job is to probe.
She can report to whoever she want behind her. I'm
what
talking to
is-
you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is you are a hater.
Why am
I
I a
would
hater?
never wear a big baller shirt. But
No, I
good.
didn't
Don't
say
even
that.
talk to Big Baller. I heard you say it. I'm not even worried about
I
it.
said that I
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possible. The Breakfast Club.
Donkey of the day for Thursday, May 18th goes to Christine Leahy of Fox Sports 1. Now, yesterday, the revolutionary known as LaVar Ball was on The Herd with Colin Cowherd, and on this show is a young lady named Christine Leahy. Now, if you look at all the headlines from this appearance, you see things like LaVar Ball under fire for remark to female Fox Sports 1 reporter, or Christine Leahy responds to LaVar Ball's threatening comments on Fox Sports 1. And what bothers me about this is a lot of people feel like LaVar Ball came in and was so-called disrespectful to Christine Leahy for no reason, but no. See, a lot of times people see the clap back, but don't see the initial clap that caused the clap back. And this is the case of LaVar Ball versus Christine Leahy. Now, y'all know I'm all about giving somebody the same energy they give me. Queen Michelle Obama says, when they go low, we go high. Your Uncle Charlotte says, when they go low, take it to the flow right with they ass. Now, before we get into LaVar and Christine's exchange on Fox Sports 1 yesterday, let's put it into context. Christine Leahy has been critical of LaVar Ball in the past, specifically questioning his parenting skills, and even said that LaVar Ball's kids are afraid of him. Let's hear it.
All three sons, you have kids. How rare is it that all three kids want to do the exact same thing? They're being forced to do it. They're being told, you will start basketball at age 6, like Lonzo told us. And whenever you asked him a question, I think he said, 5 words? And he looks terrified whenever he's talking. I asked, have you ever had a disagreement with your father? And he said no. And everyone at this table, we know you at one point or another disagree with your parent, unless you're afraid to disagree with your parent. He looks genuinely afraid. But it's also telling that Lonzo said he wants to stay close to home. Great, if you want to play for the Lakers, I understand that, but it said it's close to home. He doesn't want to leave his father, doesn't want to leave that nest, and that's not going to go over well when you're surrounded by grown men playing in the NBA.
First of all, don't tell me how to parent my kids. That's number one. I run my household the way I want to run my household. Does Christine Leahy have kids? I don't know if she does or not, but I wonder how she would feel if someone had negative things to say about the way she parents. LaVar Ball got 3 sons, and all his sons seem focused. They all seem smart. They all do positive things. They're not in the street. They're not in jail. They are out here living their life like it's golden. Their futures look bright, and people still have negative things to say about the way he raises his kids, and I hate how she mistakes respect with fear. LaVar Ball's sons clearly respect their father as they should, and that's why they listen to him. And why wouldn't you listen to the man who raised you? Clearly listening to him got them the way they are now, so why would I stop what's working? Y'all keep asking this young man, Lonzo, to rebel against his father, and I don't understand why. On one hand, you saying it's not enough fathers in their kids' lives, but when the father is in the kids' lives as much as LaVar is, then you say he's doing too much. I don't get it. Well, yesterday, LaVar Ball was on Colin Cowherd's show, and Christine Leahy was there, and they got into a little exchange because LaVar gave her the same energy that Christine has been giving him. Let's hear it.
Have you sold any shoes yet?
Yeah, I sold a good amount to me.
How many?
Stay in your lane.
Wait,
Anyways,
what's-
I
I'm
heard,
just-
like I
I'm
was
just-
telling you,
I'm
man,
just curious.
I don't even worry about her over there.
Why
Every
not?
time she
I
scares
think
me to
that's kind
death.
of disrespectful.
She says she scares Lonzo. Lonzo's scared of me. She scares
I
me.
said
That's
I'm
why I don't
scared
look
of
that way.
Lonzo?
I don't look over there because she scares me.
Well,
I'm thinking
no,
of Saul right now.
I'm just trying.
Leave me alone. I'll tell you, 400-500 pair.
So she's a reporter. Her job is to probe.
She can report to whoever she wants behind her. I'm talking to you, Colin.
Well, what is your problem with me?
Hey, my problem is you are a hater.
Why am I a
would
hater?
never wear a big baller shirt. But
No, I
good.
didn't
Don't
say
even
that.
talk to big baller. I heard you say it. I'm not even worried about
I
it.
said that I wouldn't wear something that
It
as
says
a woman.
big baller. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
With
and
all due respect, you're a great reporter. Just not reporting on me.
I have a right to say what
You
shirt
have a
I
ri-
would and wouldn't wear.
Uh-oh, welcome to Big Baller Zone.
Well, no, I think I
said
actually
baller
was
was
saying it as
offensive.
like a point.
To
No, I
her
didn't say
it is.
no. I
Oh,
didn't
you
say it was
telling on her
offensive.
now.
Well, I think in order to have a successful company, you're going to have women who like your brand.
Yeah, if you have a women's company. But anyways.
Oh, so
we
you're
talking
not
about,
marketing to
We're
women.
talking about Big Baller brand.
They wouldn't want to work with you anyway because you don't respect women. So
She's trying to put it. I never disrespect women. But I tell you
You
what,
did on the show today.
if you act like that, guess what? Something's coming to you.
Oh.
And it's okay.
Do you think?
Are you threatening me?
Now, let's unpack that exchange. I hate how she acted like she didn't know why LaVar was mad at her. You know what you said about that man. Don't be clueless now because he done pulled up, okay? Christine Leahy questioned LaVar Ball's parenting skills. LaVar Ball goes on Colin Cowherd's show where she is a co-host and decides he doesn't want to talk to her because of those comments. I'm fine with that. Okay, it's not her show. He came there to talk to the host of the show. If he was doing something wrong, guess who should have checked LaVar Ball? Colin Cowherd, because it's his show. He could have said, don't disrespect my co-host like that. Or if you can't talk to her, you can't talk to me. He didn't say anything like that. Therefore, he must have thought the exchange was fine. Number two, I don't like how Christine Leahy tried to play the gender card on LaVar Ball. LaVar wasn't disrespecting all women. He was disrespecting you. Don't call for backup because you can't handle your handle, because when LaVar pulls up, you don't have that same energy. You can't say LaVar Ball doesn't respect women because it wasn't all women questioning his parenting skills. It was you. Now, not only did Christine Leahy play the gender card, she played the race card and didn't even know it. If you was paying attention, you kept hearing LaVar Ball say, Christine, I don't want to talk to you because you scare me. The reason he kept saying that is because he understands big, scary black man going at little white woman in America never ends well. Top 3 scariest things a black man can hear is, are you threatening me? From a white woman, especially when you're not even threatening her. Christine Leahy was purposely twisting LaVar Ball's words to demonize him. LaVar Ball totally saw that coming. That's why he kept repeating, I'm scared of you. That was a classic, age-old example of a white woman demonizing a black man, and it's that type of demonizing that led to Emmett Till getting killed. Have you ever seen the movie Rosewood? Remember when the white girl got beat by her boyfriend or something? She was cheating on her husband, and she was so flooded with rage and guilt that she told everyone that it was an N-word. And they all go looking for this escaped convict who didn't even exist, and the kind of demonizing that black men have been dealing with for years. It was like just shown in that movie. The guy may or may not have existed, the convict they was looking for, but all the white dudes in Rosewood formed a lynch mob, and they never really found the suspect, but they started to see him in the face of every innocent black man. That is the kind of demonizing that black men have been dealing with for years, and Christine Leahy played that same card yesterday, and that was weak, cheap, and dangerous. LaVar Ball handled that situation perfectly. I don't know who told y'all that disrespect won't be met with
this time, in the middle of 2019, you're on ESPN. And Molly, keep mispronouncing it, Molly Kiram?
Who cares what her last name is?
Okay.
But anyway, the lady crazy.
Okay. So she said, let's switch gears. And you could say, you could switch gears with me anytime. Okay, and somehow this got interpreted as a completely inappropriate comment, and you were banned from all the ESPN platforms.
Well, no, I wasn't banned from the ESPN platforms on the fact that how can I be banned for somebody I don't work for?
Right.
And I have to be the one to say either I'm on come or not.
Right.
So I ain't getting banned from nothing. So don't tell me you banning me. You can't ban me. I mean, I said it in another comment. She said switch gears. I said the same thing. If you look back at one of the another interviews we did, we was there. And I did the same thing.
Well, right, because
and nobody said no, because this is what her mind is in the gutter, thinking that every man want her.
Yeah.
To me, she looked like witchy poo. That's not a good looking woman to me. Now to Jalen, she might look good to him. That's cool.
He was married. She was married to Jalen at the time, and I did an interview.
Wait, say that again.
She was married to Jalen.
She was married, so she ain't married to him.
She's not married to him anymore.
I told him she got rid of that girl. You can tell, long time ago. Now they end up breaking up anyway. They don't want to learn.
I interviewed Jalen right around this time, and I brought that up, and he said it wasn't a big deal. They went home together that night, and they laughed about it, and they kept it moving. He wasn't insulted. I mean, I'm looking at the Business Insider. It says LaVar Ball reportedly no longer welcome at ESPN after latest controversial appearance.
Reportedly no longer welcome.
Right, okay.
Until 2 weeks later.
He's back again. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Was she personally bothered by that comment, or did she think it's just part of the job?
She didn't get us. I mean, it was a live TV moment. They had their interaction, and we keep it moving. She didn't get in the car mad, or she didn't get in the car and cry, or we didn't talk about him all the way home. It wasn't a big deal. We're rich.
He said he actually tried to reach out to you?
He tried to reach out to me, but I was like, for what? You try to reach out to me for what? To say you sorry, whatever? I don't need none of that. It's already done. It's already good. You go your way, I go my way. I don't have to worry about that. that's where I left it, where I was like, there's no explaining. There's nothing I'm going to talk to you about and be like, I'm sorry, or I don't know how I meant that. Nah. Your girl, the one who took it overboard with some crazy stuff, thinking I'm trying to hit on her. Like I told people, the only time I hit on her, if she coming through my house and I think she the boogeyman.
Right, because I rewatched it. Like I had to watch it again, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think they're making something out of nothing here.
They had to.
Yeah.
They had to. Even
it was like, oh, baby, I let you switch my gears anytime. Yeah. It wasn't like that.
And I did the hand motion of switching gears, thinking that we could switch topics anytime you want.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Topics, move that. I already got my wife. I'm good. I got the people I want. Who's attracted? I'm attracted to. Mm-hmm. I swear to God. Just like that girl, Christine Leahy.
Right.
She said, I told her she scared the hell out of me. She looked like Saul. You know that movie Saul with the cheekbones and stuff? Every time I look at her, man, scared the hell out of me. I said, you think I'm scaring you? You scaring me? That's why I don't want to look that way. Saul.
Right. She accused you of scaring her.
You're scaring her, man. I said, you scared me? I ain't even looking at you. I said, she said, are you threatening me? I'm looking this way. I said, how you threatening somebody you ain't looking at? That's like walking down the street and say, hey, man, I'm going to kill you. And you don't even know who you're pointing to, who you talking to. I'm like,
right.
I'm not going to even do that. I'm not going to deal with this woman. I don't have to talk to her.
I mean, is this something you've dealt with your whole life? Being big, tall, African-American, and feeling like, you know, people overreact, you know, white people locking their doors when you're around, that type of bullshit?
No. It's just whatever happens, happens. I ain't
not tripping off that.
I'm tripping off of none of this stuff.
Right.
You know, I'm like, man, come on. It is what it is, man, and I get it. But long as I know what type of person I am, Vlad, and my family know what type of, we good. It's always going to be some outside noise.
Basketball dad LaVar Ball, no stranger to controversy, often courts it, and announcing now that he is pulling his son, LiAngelo, out of the UCLA basketball team. This comes 1 month after his son was arrested for shoplifting in China. He was released, as you'll all remember. President Trump says he spoke to the Chinese president and helped get him out. Ball didn't buy it and is now unhappy with how the university handled the fallout. LaVar Ball, out in the west coast of California, woke up just to be on New Day this morning. Mr. Ball, thank you for taking the opportunity.
Chromo, thank you. What's going on?
Admit you missed me first.
You know I missed you, man. Come on. Chromo, you a wild guy, man. I like your style, though.
Listen, I like that you don't even have a shot at saying my name the right way. I want you to know that. I've learned to embrace it, and I'm okay with it now. It took me a while, but you can now call me whatever you want.
Chromo, you the best, man. Come on, man.
There it is. Thank you for getting it straight. It matters to my mother. All right, now, the fallout from the last interview. Mr. Ball, when you had to deal with taking on the President of the United States, what happened after it? After the interview you did on CNN, it was viral, it was all over the place, there were all these opinions. What do you think it meant for you, for your business, for your family?
Well, it was just an opinion, and like I said, man, 50% of the people gonna like it, and 50% is gonna be like, man, that dude's ungrateful. But it's okay, because it's not gonna stop me from doing what I do.
Did you learn anything since then about what the president did to help get your son out of trouble?
I haven't learned anything. It was just a conversation we had, and that was it. I even sent him a pair, the ZO2s. Come on now.
You sent the president a pair of sneakers?
Red, white, and blue. Show you that we I sent him 3 pairs.
3 pairs?
Red, white, and blue. Show him that we patriotic. Yes.
Did you get a thank you?
ZO2s ease him up a little bit. Yeah, hey, and didn't get a thank you. But I ain't gonna stress it out.
You don't seem that happy.
1600 Pennsylvania. The shoes are there.
What was the address? Did you get it right? You didn't say 1500, did you? 1600.
I said 1600 Pennsylvania. They should have had them shoes by now.
Did you send them?
You know what? Somebody, they a hot item.
Did you send them return receipt requested?
No.
That was your mistake. Because we don't know if the president got the shoes, so we don't know whether or not he refused to say thank you.
Shoes? He know he got them shoes, and I tell you what, behind closed doors, I think he got them on his feet just dancing.
Are they?
And you know what song he's singing?
What song?
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is not a real song.
That's what song he's singing.
That is not a song.
They just made one.
You made
just for
that
him.
up, and it is not a real song.
Hey, he got a new song. It's just for him.
So you're saying there was no blowback afterwards? It didn't hurt business? You don't think it changed people's perceptions of you?
No, I don't think it changed. People already got their perception of me.
They have it right or they have it
It's
wrong?
either good or bad. Well, some people got it right and some people got it wrong. The ones who got it wrong, I don't worry about it. But the ones who got it right, they rolling with the big baller brand. Hey, we good.
LiAngelo is a talented young man. He's got a lot of assets
Most
on
definitely.
the court. Why would you pull him off the UCLA basketball team?
Because we got the NCAA holding back where they waiting 2 and 3 months to tell him if he can play or not. That's one of the main reasons he went to UCLA is to play basketball. That's his passion. And for them to prolong this and go on, it's ridiculous to me.
Are they holding
over there
him?
in China?
Are they holding him to a different standard than the other players? My understanding is that this is what they're doing with all the players, not just LiAngelo.
This is what they're doing with all the players. But look, what happened to him, it's been long enough punishment.
Says who?
I mean, we got to hold it. Look at these. These coaches is making a grip of money. We got to be mindful now that they could be under this too, on the fact that they got to hold a little accountability.
Well, that's fine. I mean, look, they're there to oversee these kids. As big as they are, as strong as they are, they're still kids. But, you know, they stole something.
Exactly.
They stole several things.
Yes,
that's
but
a crime.
I don't think it should be that deadly to them where, okay, over there in China, they dropped the charges.
Lucky for you.
Okay, I think the boys have learned their lesson. Yes, they learned their lesson. I'm always lucky, so that's okay. But they learned their lesson, and now it's a harsher treatment over here.
But when we look at what the NCAA comes down on and what schools come down on.
Everybody is perfect.
But hold on, LaVar. When we look at what the NCAA takes action on, what UCLA has taken action on, these kinds of charges, they get taken very seriously. Kids get thrown off teams for less.
They take it very seriously, yes. But look, China already forgave the boys, and they returned it. I mean, why else are we still manhandling them as far as keeping them from playing sports, taking their meal passes, taking their stuff where they can't practice in the facility? I mean, come on.
Because they broke the law, and you got to send a message that the university stands for certain values.
Yeah, okay, you already sent the message. They already apologized. They already did all that. So what are we holding on to make a point for what? They've already been forgiven over there. So what's the big deal? So I'm saying is, let's get back over here and start their lives back. I think they had enough, but to just prolong it, I tell you what, big baller brand, we ain't sitting back and letting them determine if my boy gonna play basketball. We'll just go a different route, and we got some other opportunities we're gonna invest in.
You worried about compromising his future? UCLA is a great ticket for him. It's a great education.
Going forward with his future. With a great education of what? Now, if my boy wanted to be the smartest guy in the room, yes. We got at UCLA, we got to wait back and say, wow. But to be the world's greatest basketball player, man, it's not rocket scientist. Either you got the talent or you don't.
All right, but this is a tough call. I mean, what message are you sending?
We're not going to sit back.
What message are you sending to LiAngelo about what matters in his life? What about his education?
You know what I'm telling him? I'm saying this. If a person going to sit back and hold you back, don't sit back and just do nothing.
But what about? But you got to pay the price. You got to pay the price when you make a mistake in life.
We already paid the price. We already paid the price. We paid our price. You pay your price. You guys ain't gonna sit back and let the whole season go by and don't let them play anyway. So I'm not gonna sit back and wait for a person to say, you know what? I think we're gonna let you guys play now because you've did a pretty good job of making a point to make these 3 guys sit back. You guys are the people that we're going to make this.
Well, you're not helping him by going at the university. Wow. You said UCLA is worse than jail in China.
UCLA is not going to bring my boy down. And that's what? They're not going to go and say UCLA made Gelo's future. No. We're going to go a different route.
But what I'm saying is this.
These coaches make a lot of money.
I know they make a lot of money, but that's not the point.
There's no accountability to them.
Well, they didn't steal the stuff.
They got guidance. Why you let them out? Chaperone. Shoot, don't tell me you take them over there and just let them loose. Shoot, no, ain't nobody going out. Keep everybody in the room, then what? Nothing. But you ain't got nobody being accountable for that.
So when something happens, guess what? Let's stand up to bat and say, you know what? You're the coach. You're the staff. They did enough. Let's go. Let them play, and we good. On the fact that it shows that they genuinely apologized and admitted that they had made a mistake. But you shouldn't hang them on the cross for this long for that.
When you
it's
talk to
it's not only embarrassing, it's okay, a kid wants to play basketball all their life. And you take that away from them, that's worse than jail. Come on, man. They know they did it, and it's up in their head. So that's enough punishment for enough, because they know they let their families down and stuff like that. Why should we as parents and adults keep jumping on them? It's not like we all just went through life without making any mistakes.
It's true, but paying for him is part of the lesson. What does your son say about this? Is he okay with your call?
When do they have to learn the lesson?
No,
when do you have to learn the lesson?
I get what you're saying, but they're under the rules of an institution. They represent that institution.
Right.
They now have to abide by what that institution's standards are. What does your son think about your move of yanking him?
So the institution is not going to be lenient at all. They're not going to help the kids out at all.
Well, they could have kicked him off the team.
If a person makes a mistake, guess what?
They could have kicked him off the team. They could have.
Guess what? Guess what? They did. They're off the team. They're not practicing. Don't sugarcoat it.
Right, but it's not permanent.
They're off the team. They don't even have a meal card.
It's not permanent, though.
You know what is not permanent? It's permanent. The season going to be over by the time they say, you know what, we're going to let you play. And guess what? You're not going to let them play. You're going to put on a uniform and sit them on the bench.
What does your son think about you pulling him off the team?
Well, he doesn't think anything. He said, my dad's going to do the right choice. We're on the same page, trust me. We was going to be one and done anyway. So we're not going to sit back and wait for no institution to tell us what we're going to do. They don't stop. They're not controlling my boy's future.
Help me understand something. I don't get where your righteousness is coming from on this. Your son broke the law.
You don't get where my righteousness is coming from?
Yeah, that's why I want to talk about it a little bit. He broke the law.
Forgiven. He was forgiven over
He got
there.
let go by the Chinese authorities because the president helped him out. You don't accept the president's help.
If you say
then the NCAA wants to look at the behavior, and you say you don't like that they're reviewing the behavior this long. You know, where's your...
How long does it take to review the behavior?
They got to think about it.
How long does it take to review a behavior?
They got to think about it. These are serious charges. These are multiple thefts.
They must be pretty dumb if it take them that long to think.
Maybe the time was giving the benefit of the doubt to your son. They were letting some time go by so it'd be okay that they let him play again, because a lot of people will say, how could he play?
Okay.
How could they let him play? A lot of people wouldn't like that decision.
A lot of people that don't matter. A lot of people, so what? They're not playing. They're not on staff. There's a lot of people that do like the decision, too. Why are we not talking to them people?
What do the UCLA coaches say to you?
For months and months and months.
Well, it hasn't been that long.
UCLA is supposed to say, man, that situation is done. That's what they're supposed to say. You know what? They're a week back. Let them play now. Let them play now. You know what? A disciplinary action is still a disciplinary action, no matter how long it is. It could be for 1 day, 2 days, 4 years. It's still a disciplinary action. And by holding the boys out for over a week or whatever, and they apologize for what they've done, they understand it was a mistake, to hold them back 5 and 6 months or whatever, you think that's best? And then you say you guys are lucky? Well, I like to be unlucky.
So you're going to pull your son out. You're going to pursue another path.
No, I'm not going to pull him out. He's gone.
All right, so you pulled him out. And will you reconsider the decision?
I'm not going to reconsider nothing.
Will you send your younger son to UCLA?
For a reason. My younger son is going to UCLA. What's that got to do with him?
No, that's what I'm asking you. I'm saying...
It's a different route. We're talking about Gelo. This has nothing to do with Melo.
Are you worried...
This has nothing to do with Melo.
Are you worried that you're going to compromise the relationship with your younger son with how you're talking about the university?
Like I told you before, you think I'm worried? You wrong. I don't worry about nothing. Because I'm good.
But you have to, though, right? I mean, these are your kids. This is their future. It's not just about you and your business. It's about them and their future, right?
Oh, no. It's about me and my boys and their future. And guess what? Guess who guided them where they at now? So they have much trust in what I do and what I say. They're going to follow me even if it's wrong, for the loyalty that I have for my boys.
Well, I'm not questioning your loyalty to your boys. You're their father, and they've done great up to this point. And I appreciate you getting up so early.
Up to this point, and they're going to keep doing it. Well, come on, you know how we roll, man. You know deep down inside, you know this ain't right to hold these guys for this long.
That's your opinion.
No, I know you on my side, but you ain't got to tell nobody. We behind closed doors. You cool. I like your style still, you know.
You got upset because I made fun of your
Because
feet.
if you was a coach, they'd be playing right now.
Listen, no, hey, you commit multiple thefts, we got a problem. Because that's about the whole institution, that's about the team, it's about the message we send.
We do have a problem.
We send about what we want our kids to be
That's
about.
not the message we sending.
But that's
You know the message
that's
we
what the
sending to these
university
kids?
says. But I'm
Do
not
you know-
here to
do you know
argue
the
a
message?
position
What's
on
the
it.
message you getting out of this?
The message
I
I'm
know.
getting out of
Yes,
it is
you
that
are.
you
But
just
what
made a
is your
really
position
big
on it?
move
What
in
do you
the
think
life
now?
of a young man. That's my message. Taking him off UCLA's basketball team
you know what?
is a big
I made
deal
big
for a
move
developing
when it was
player
born.
and
I
a
have.
developing person.
That was the biggest move in the world, to take care of them boys today to now. And I'm going to keep taking care of them as long as I'm their father. They can be 90 years old, and if I'm living, I'm taking care of them.
Well, let me tell you, if when they're 90, you're
That's
still
a strong
alive,
message that I'm sending.
that's going to be impressive. LaVar Ball, thank you for coming on TV all the way from California this early in the morning. I appreciate your perspective on the show, as always.
Thank you, Chromo. We good, man. And hey, have a good holidays. If I don't talk to you, see you, and be safe.